MiniWarGaming rules you got wrong.
Welcome, Wargamers. Josh and Steve here to bring the rules you got wrong, rules I got wrong for Warhammer 30K and 40K this week.
I got none wrong this week.
You did? Yeah, congratulations, sir.
I had no games.
So I'm going to get Steve to read these off. Twofold reason. Easier for me to answer them properly. And he's got a mic right here, so kind of just talk into him.
And the third reason is because Josh just didn't want to do it. So, Night Lords vs. Thousand Suns, Warhammer 40k Battle Report, Episode 67, Chaos Lord is Fearless. Kimple, oh wait, wait, this is you. I'll let Josh take this one.
I kind of laughed at this one. Again, we try to have fun with these. So I would like to thank, I'll talk about what happened. Chaos Lord is Fearless. I completely made the mistake. I got shot up pretty bad and fell back. The next turn, it was corrected when I went to go rally. So there was a couple people that took the time to point out that the Chaos Lord is Fearless. So big thanks to Kimple, Fanboy2000, Grinning Buck, Captain Crump, Retrospectus, Tachoco, William Timonen, Elijah Lacusta, Erish Kagal84, Donald Rishbringer, and Logan Lau twice. Yeah, my bad, guys. It definitely did affect the game. I did catch that. I did correct it, but that hurt a lot. So, yep. Chaos Lord is definitely Fearless. So, thanks, guys.
And who are they again?
That was Kimple, Fanboy2000, Grinning Buck, Captain Crump, Retrospectus, Tachoco, William Timonen, Elijah Lacusta, Erish Kagal84, Donald Rissbringer, and Logan Lau twice. So, my bad, guys. The other one here, because I kind of condensed certain ones down, we also, my opponent and I both forgot that Chaos characters have to challenge. So there was a couple circumstances that, there should have been mandatory challenges happening, and unfortunately they did not. So my bad on that. We did not catch that one during the game.
And just so everybody doesn't think we're complete jerks, we're just having fun with this.
We're teasing a little bit.
This is fun. So Godzilla 117, at the 28 minute, why did your cultist not take a dangerous terrain test when climbing over that pipe? Question mark? Fall back? Question mark?
So he actually commented under that too, and he changed the dangerous to difficult. But yeah, he was falling back, so 2d6 fallback, which you wouldn't then do another 2d6 to see
how far you can go
for
the
terrain.
Fallback.
So yeah, that was a fallback, so there was not a roll.
You wouldn't roll twice.
Yep.
Yeah. So Pims, around 29 minutes, did you move the immobilized rhino?
I had actually managed to fix that rhino. It was immobilized, and the driver yelled and screamed and kicked it until it was no longer immobilized.
For the Emperor.
And after Night Lord, so.
Oh. Well, then they yelled and screamed and kicked it. Yeah. Maze, at 16 minutes, the moving flat out is forbidden because the unit were disembark in this turn.
Okay, so just to clarify the whole, and correct me if I'm wrong.
I will.
But I guess you will. As far as disembarking, if the vehicle moved and then the unit disembarked, I could not then flat out. But if the unit disembarked, then the rhino moved, I could still flat out?
Correct.
Okay, so that's that one.
And I lost this spot. Riza Panda. The Sicaran and Contemptor both have the Infernal Relic special rule, meaning you can't fill them both unless your HQ is a warpsmith.
I have I'm a big fat cheater, and I bought a forge-rolled vehicle and cheated with it. Yeah, they
both have. Is that really
have,
a rule?
Yeah, I think it actually is. It's page 27.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad. I completely missed that both are Infernal Relic?
Yeah.
So, yep, I couldn't have taken both of them in that game. Even though the Contemptor...
Oh, right, I know the rule.
Yeah, the Contemptor didn't do much of anything. I guess he kind of did.
Yeah, cheat's a cheat is a cheat, right?
I cheated.
Moonlit Shadow, 2315, Breath of Chaos is strength 3, question mark. I assumed it was strength 4 AP5 like a regular flamer. You would have been wounding on 3s instead of 4s, if it's actually 4.
Now, I meant to have the Chaos book right in front of me so I could correct this, and I don't. But it's a poison 4-up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Francis Bolin, Doombolt is a beam. Beam's auto hit.
Yep. I did not realize it was a beam, so I should have... I do my best not to second guess.
Sometimes people miss that little...
Yeah, you know what? My bad. I didn't realize it, and I didn't double check it because I wasn't the one using it. Not an excuse, but yeah.
But a pretty good excuse.
Sorry, guys.
Chris Mills, does the Sicaran still get to fire 2 weapons at full ballistic skill, even going over 6? Is that what brings a fast... What? Is that what bring a fast tank lets you do?
Yeah, it's a fast vehicle, so it's able to fire the 2 weapons after going more than 6.
Grammar's as good as my reading, sir. If something, too many little continents in our
Oh,
name.
jeez.
What about our weapons are useless? And wait, what about our weapons are useless and Champions of Chaos? Question mark? That's the line. What about?
Okay, so for those 2 rules, the Contemptor.
Yep.
Oh, you had a unit of Thousand Suns stuck with the Contemptor, but they're fearless, so our weapons are useless.
The Sorcerer Lord would have killed the Power Fist chosen champion before he could swing in a challenge.
Right, and that's the Champions of Chaos. Should have been in a challenge, guys, and they were not. So my bad on that one. Yeah, so that would have definitely, because we didn't do the challenge thing, and the Power Fist ended up killing the Sorcerer. So the Sorcerer should have been in a challenge with him.
Savaria's Doombolt auto hits, and if you are Chaos, you know all the powers of the Chosen God. No, you don't. I don't have to even roll for them. Also, all Chaos powers, Psychers, all Chaos Psychers know the powers that you roll for. All his Psychers would have used Doombolt and any other powers he generated. It's under Chaos Focus, and it also say once you have generated a power, you don't have to generate it again. No.
Okay, so
just go with no. No, dude, just no. Move on.
Chaos Focus. I think what he's trying to say is that if you have multiple Psychers,
don't try to go with what you think he's trying to say, because the answer is just no.
They get the Primaris.
So if you have the
But that wasn't Doombolt's not the Primaris, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know if anything you said was correct.
Well, it's
I can say this: if we're misinterpreting what you wrote, because sometimes I read these wrong and somebody reiterates it for me and I understand what you're trying to say. Oh, you're right. But I have no idea what you're trying to say here because nothing I understand in here is correct at all. So
yeah, so you still get a roll for powers. It's not, if one Psycher's got 1 power, then every Psycher has that power and you don't automatically know all powers. Just, if I got a Tzeentch Sorcerer, he doesn't know everything Tzeentch, you still get a roll.
So just no, just a big old no. AdMac versus Dark Angels Warhammer 40k Battle Report episode 68. Sparkplug says at 7 minutes, the land speeder you got gets hot roll off 1. The vehicle when then immediately roll need to roll. So
when he did get hot, and then we didn't do the roll a d6 on 4 up. It doesn't actually take the whole point.
So much like this week's Warhammer Fantasy rules you got wrong, distraction in the background. We have what's a group of monkeys called?
Like
I'm just gonna call it a gaggle of monkeys.
A gag? No,
I know, but now officially it's a gaggle of monkeys. Those guys are distracting me. I'm trying to read here.
Hey, Colin. Hey, Ben. Hi, guys.
I'll read that again. Which one was it? At 7 minutes, the land speaker got a gets hot roll of 1. On a vehicle, when you roll a gets hot, you need to roll a second dice. On a 1, 2, or 3, you lose a hull point. You don't lose a hull point automatically.
Yep, you're totally right. That was my mistake.
Your Skitarii troops all have 6-up Feel No Pain. Infiltrators have standard Feel No Pain.
Completely forgot about the Feel No Pains. That probably would have helped me out a bunch.
Mako, Deathwing Terminators have the Twin Link special rule the moment they deep strike. Well, the turn they deep strike.
Yep, they do.
Chaos Burp, I don't think it makes much of a difference, but the 35-minute and 30-second mark, the Dark Angel Librarian hit on a 2 Librarians. Don't Librarians have BS4, not BS5? I may be wrong, though.
Yeah, they're only supposed to skill 4 for...
I make that mistake a lot myself. Grendel, mid-burp. I don't even care. 41-47.
Ballistic skill 7.
Hey, Ben, come over and take over.
You really want that to happen, Steve?
No, stay over there. 41-47. Ballistic skill 7 means you hit on 2s with rerolling hitting on 5s.
Yep.
Jerd Boy. Also, the phosphor decreases cover by 1. If any unit model suffers a wound. What?
Correct.
Oh,
okay. So the phosphor... I can't remember. Phosphor blasters?
I was thinking...
Because the Castellan robots have the standard one, and then they've got a twin-linked one. I was rolling them all together as well. You know, these are the twin linked, and I should have split those up because, yeah, it would have affected the cover save for the next volley coming through.
Daniel TMU, at 35 minutes and 40 seconds, you overwatch with the Cognus Heavy Stubber. You rolled to hit on 6s, but with the Cognus, should be hit on 5s.
Correct. That was an oversight on my part.
Bloodshot. Ravewing Bikers have skilled rider special rules. No need for them to take dangerous trace tests. They automatically pass.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the Black Knights that do?
Yeah, no. So they don't have skilled rider, so no, dude. Keek, some guy. Don't you need stalkers for Skitarii Maniple?
Nope, it's just 2 troops.
Night Lords versus Iron Hands, Horse Heresy Battle Report, episode 35. A Valor Call says, I thought Cataphracti armor could sweeping advance.
They could not. Maybe you're thinking of Tartaros armor? Tartaros. That is able to sweeping advance. Cataphracti is not able to.
Teutonic Knight. Didn't the Night Lord say he had preferred enemy? Because if he missed rerolling a lot of ones.
The only ones that had preferred enemy, and it's preferred enemy infantry, were the terror squads.
Yeah.
Luckily, David White murdered them before I could do anything with them.
Good job, David White. John Ross Moreland. How did the Terminators manage to charge after firing bolters? What?
I know. They're relentless. That's what Terminators do.
It doesn't matter.
So, I mean, they can fire heavy weapons and charge. They can fire whatever they want and still be able to charge.
Yeah, Terminators are relentless, dude. Brian Jimenez Jr. Brian Jimenez Jr. says, shouldn't the Terror Squad have gotten armor saved against the Contemptor's close combat weapon?
It was a Dreadnought close combat weapon. It's AP2, so no.
No armor saves. Night Lords versus Iron Hands, Horse Heresy, episode 36. Malin, Josh, 3930. Why did all the wounds go into your unit instead of Kurz, who is clearly closer and, in fact, in base contact? He was not in a challenge. Should have taken the wounds instead of your unit.
So, very complex, in-depth answer. I cheated. I don't know. I may have
brain
had
farts.
it. I may have had it. Yeah, either it was just a straight up brain fart, like I was doing fantasy,
or you just really wanted him to not take the hits.
He would have been better served taking the hits. He was still I think he was still full wounds, and he would have been getting a 2-up save.
Yeah, you're totally right, dude.
Yeah, I messed that one up. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I was thinking. Either I was watching too many fantasy bat reps and saying he was attacking into the unit, or
all these excuses. No, I know you're right.
The other one too is because it was a command squad, so any of his Terminators would have been able to take it to challenge. So we talked for like 20 minutes of whether or not I should go into a challenge. So maybe I had it stuck in my head that I did.
Still cheated though. Cole Penguin. Some armor of the Iron Hands decreases the strength of ranged weapons. That affects instant death thresholds. So the Mortat would not have been instant death by the Meltagun, just wounded.
Yeah, because the Melta would have only been strength 7 technically against him. Didn't even think about the instant death thing. And I hate that guy. The Mortat is the bane of my existence. So
I thought I meant David White. Logi Bear. Sniper rifles always wound on 4. My belief is not even Iron Hands ignore this.
Right. I completely forgot the whole... Because I had sniper vet squads wounding on a 4-up.
Yep.
Completely forgot about it. I was just...
She's made a 5-up?
I was... What?
Right, you made a 5-up?
I was treating them, like regular bolters that didn't
have
sniper.
Right.
I forgot that the sniper rule also gives you the always 4-up to wound.
That's why you...
Because I was just looking for 6s.
Cool. ABF 36. Hit and run equals initiative test. Use highest initiative, not majority.
Yeah, if I remembered that would have been a different game. Kurz, for whatever reason, I did a majority initiative when he tried to hit and run.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah,
Good.
that hurt. And I would have passed it, too, if it weren't for those darn kids.
Blind Catan. You forgot that you outnumbered his robots. You would have got +1 to hit and to wound.
You're talking about talent for murder, which only works against infantry, not monstrous creatures.
That is how they used to be, though, right? It was against everybody?
No. It's always only been against infantry.
Huh.
I think what it used to be is you got only a bonus to wound, and then they said you get a bonus to hit and wound, but it's still only infantry, guys.
Got it.
I actually cheated once.
No!
And got it pointed out that I had done it wrong. But yeah, it's for sure only against infantry.
I don't believe it.
Keep going, Steve.
I can't look at them.
Stop looking at them.
Leave the room. Zekatar. Night Lords are initiative 1 against blind.
I think you're just making that up. I don't know. I couldn't find anything anywhere. Maybe you're thinking Raven Guard with improvisers? But yeah, I mean, it would make sense from a fluff perspective, I guess. So if they are actually Initiative 1 and I can't find it, just shoot me an email, josh@miniwargaming.com, and give me the reference of where it says that.
Slipstreams at Josh at roughly 24:30. Curse forces automatic night fighting on turn 1. So you should have rolled to see if it was continued, and if it did, LANL would have given you some bonuses during night fighting with +1 initiative being among them, meaning you could have possibly passed that hit and run.
I should have passed the hit and run anyways.
Yeah.
And the flip side, okay, so the Legions Astartes Night Lords rule, you're getting that confused with Terror Assault. Terror Assault is the one where night fighting might continue on for turns 2 and 3. And Terror Assault is also the one where you're getting a bonus 1 initiative and +1 to run if it's night. So yeah, it was definitely first turn night fighting because Curse forces it. I'm used to running Terror Assault, so maybe that's what you were thinking, but that was not actually a Terror Assault list.
Okay, and that's it. That's rules you got wrong this week for Warhammer 40k and Warhammer 30k. Thanks for watching. Thanks for posting. It does help. And right now, let's say hello to the reason why this was so unprofessional this week.
I think it's right over there. Maybe if you could